What brings you to the side of the pathway?
I was just out for a walk, you know, thinking. I was on my way home and then I found myself round here. You know what? I still feel as if I could walk through that door over there and make myself a cup of tea.
I'll be doing that, Ted. Might give the Harrisons a heart attack. You should have seen the state of this taxi when RLS brought it back this morning. I think he must have picked up the fat slugs last night.
Been reading the Viz again.
Fancy half a saver kit with lipstick on it?
Ah, no thanks. Hey, what's Ellis doing driving the taxi?
That's my partner. Only temporary, like.
He hasn't got a licence, has he?
Could say that.
Oh, wait, Mick, what are you doing? You know if he gets caught, you've had it, haven't you?
I know that, Tess, but what else can I do? I've got to spend some time with my kids. I can't work 24 hours a day. Anyway, how's life treating you?
Oh, all right. Got half a Liverpool coming this afternoon. I'm interviewing for the pizza parlour.
I know I've asked you before, Tess, but why a pizza parlour?
Why not?
I never realised that you knew anything about pizza parlours.
Well, hey, what's there to know?
It's part of my course when I was at catering college. Used to be a dab hand at the old pizzas. I tell you what, it's hard work, you know.
Not looking for a job, are you?
Well, thanks. I got enough on my plate, thank you very much.
No, I need somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, well, good luck, mate. It's going to be hard finding experienced staff, though. I mean, all the best ones are going to be fitted up elsewhere, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. And all the people the job centre are sending, but they're all teenagers, aren't they?
Aye, aye. You've been neglecting that little lad again, have you?
God, I must have left him at the shops. No, Patricia's in. She said she'd look after him while I nipped to the hairdresser's for a trim. Hey, when does your pizza place open?
Ah, it's supposed to be next week, isn't it?
Oh, you must have done some good advertising. They're queuing already.
What?
There's about 6 people outside.
Oh, wait, they're supposed to be there till 2. I'll have to go see us.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
I'll see you.
Yeah, see you, mate.
Hiya.
Are you deaf or what? It's not going to be for me, is it? Oh, hello.
I haven't called it a bad time, have I?
No, not at all. What can I do for you?
See you later.
Excuse me. May I ask where you're going?
Yeah, Bootle. I've got to get a 12 to the Jolly Miller, then the 60 or the 81.
I don't suppose it's for a job interview, is it?
Oh, they're looking for people in the pizza parlour around the corner if you're interested.
Don't think that's really me. Besides, I've got more important things to do, like protect old age pensioners from the nasty poll tax bailiffs.
I knew it wouldn't take you long to contact the famous lefties of Merseyside.
You made a good move coming to Liverpool, Dad. The city that dared to fight back. I don't suppose you fancy signing a petition?
What's it for?
Equality for six-legged lesbians in Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, nice one, Dad. No, it's about the poll tax. It may have been scrapped, but we still have to keep fighting until there's an amnesty for everyone that didn't pay.
Very likely.
I mean, you said that when I was collecting signatures to have it scrapped in the first place.
I don't really like signing things I don't understand.
That's all right, just a cross will do.
No, I'll leave it, thanks.
You sure? Not everyone's as lucky as you know. Right now, there are people in prison for non-payment. Their only crime is poverty.
Don't you listen to him, love. It's you that'll end up in prison.
They can't put us all in prison, can they? I'll have to go. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Give my love to the comrades.
I will.
I know I look so old. To put up with that all day.
I'm sorry, the last thing you need is me nagging at you.
I don't like the sound of this.
It's about the conservatory.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I forgot.
It's still leaking water into our backyard. It's not all the time, it's only when it rains.
Can't understand it. It's perfect structurally. I'll look at it, but I think you'll find that it's your patio that isn't even.
Oh, well, thanks anyway. Sorry to have bothered you. Do you mind if we cut across?
No, not at all. Help yourself. Everybody else does.
Aye, aye. Weekend in Tahiti, eh, Frank?
All right, Mick. Nowhere. Todmorden. Been driving all day. I'm starving.
I just been talking to Terry. Opens his pizza place next week.
What's he know about pizzas?
Exactly what I thought. What? He's interviewing staff today.
Hey, it's a good chibby we could do it around here.
I know, yeah. Hey, listen, we'll have to go for a bevy sometime, you know. I mean, we had a good laugh last week, didn't we?
Yeah, sure, if you want, yeah.
Have you, given Ireland's idea much thought, you know? Going to one of those singles bars?
Well, I don't know about that, mate. I was thinking more of the Swan, you know. But if you fancy a singles night out, I'll go with you for the company, like.
I mean, we could go to the singles bar after the pub, couldn't we? I mean, it's a late bar, cheap ale, if nothing else.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what sorts of people go there.
Yeah, we'll have a laugh, won't we? And, no one need know.
What is there to know? Well, we're going for the drink, aren't we?
Yeah, of course we are. Listen, we'll arrange it later, eh?
All right, mate. See you later.
All right, see you, Frank.
Oh. Honey, I'm home.
Oh, thank God you're back. He's gone.
What are you talking about?
He's left me. Owen, he's left me.
Of come here, love. Tell me all about it.
Daddy hates me. He hates me being pregnant. He thinks I've ruined his life. He thinks I've trapped him.
That isn't true, love. We all say things in arguments that we regret later.
Yeah, but he thinks it's my fault he hasn't got a job. He thinks it's because he packed in college for me.
He doesn't. I know he doesn't. Where is he now?
He's gone to his mum's, and he isn't going to come back. I know he isn't. He's going to go to college and forget I ever existed.
You're talking daft. He'll be back. Just give him time to think.
He won't. What am I going to do?
You know, the night before our wedding, Mrs. Rogers told me I'd been trapped, you know.
Any fool can see that.
I just kept thinking everything would work out all right. I mean, I still do.
You only get one life, love. Whatever you do, don't waste it.
Hello, stranger. Don't suppose you come to visit us. Margaret, is it?
We can't talk here. I came round to see her last week. I thought it best if I avoid Dee Dee for a while.
Surely you never believed that you could keep it up. You live next door to the girl. One of us be bound to spot you at some point or other.
I rang from the shops. She said there was no one around.
It only needs one of us to be looking out of the window, doesn't it? What do you think Dee Dee would have done if she'd have seen you? She'd be devastated if she thought you were sneaking round here to see Margaret behind her back.
Right. She's bound to find out eventually. I mean, I can't ask you to lie to her and only make things worse.
Derek, it doesn't really matter if she finds out next week or next year, does it? The only thing guaranteed is that she will let all hell loose. I couldn't stand it.
I'd like to say that I won't come round here anymore, but I can't. All Margaret and I want is time to think, time to talk. Besides, it's not a permanent arrangement. Dee Dee just wouldn't understand.
Look, mate, as I've already told you, as far as I'm concerned, what you do with your life has absolutely nothing to do with any of us.
Honestly, I don't realise how much that means to me.
You know, there's only one thing that I don't understand in all of this. How come this God of yours won't allow you to love anyone but him? I mean, is it the same God that allows Vickers to marry, or is it a different one? Maybe I'm a heathen, Derek, but as a human being, I find it absolutely ridiculous. Oh, and next time you're planning one of your secret missions to the close, get in touch with me first, eh? And I'll make sure the coast is clear. Right. Listen, thanks very much for coming along. I'll give you a ring by Friday and let you know one way or the other. All right. Tracy White. Just go on through. Thanks. Sit down. Sorry about that. You're having to wait out there. There's just nowhere in here for you to wait. Anyway, it shouldn't take long. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean... I'm sorry about you having to wait. Right. You're Tracy White, you're 20, you like pizzas, and you like going to the quad on a Saturday night.
Mr. Rogers, can I have a word?
Of course.
It's about this Leanne Powell business.
What's she mean saying now?
I called round last night, but there was no reply. It would appear that your son-in-law's been the victim of a very serious schoolgirl crush. Leanne's admitted there were no sexual relations between her and Owen. In fact, no relationship whatsoever.
How did you manage to get that out of her?
She was in my office yesterday sobbing her heart out. I really do believe she never meant to be so malicious. It's just a silly fib that snowballed. She's to be pitied as much as anything.
Pitied? Doesn't she realise the trouble she could have caused?
I know. How are Sammy and Owen?
No problem. Say more than a schoolgirl crush to come between them.
Well, I'm glad everything's okay. I must dash.
Thanks. See ya.
What did she want, Dad?
Let's go inside, love.
Where have you been?
School?
Until this time?
Dad, it's only 4:30.
It doesn't usually take you this long to get home, does it? Have you been with this new boyfriend, this Dingy, what's his name?
Why are you pretending you can't remember his name?
Hey, don't you be so cheeky, madam. Does he hang around with that lot outside?
No.
I'm warning you, Jackie. If I find out that you're hanging around with them, there's going to be murder.
Yeah, well, I'm not. And Dad, I mean, what harm did he do anyway? I mean, they only sit on the bench.
I just wish that you stood up for me and your mother half as much as you stick up for them. I don't know. The Moby's been lying idle since I had to get rid of that no-mark Jimmy Corkill. Wouldn't do you any harm, you know, Jackie, to do a couple of hours here after school. That way at least I could get the Moby down the estate. But oh no, you couldn't do that, could you? Not you. You're too busy hanging around with that Darren and the rest of his scally mates, aren't you?
All right, Ron. What's to make it that long hanging around there?
Hey, that's quiet compared to usual, Mick. I've seen more than 30 there some nights.
You're joking, are you?
Well, 10. But it seems like 30. Bad for business and all. I mean, people are not going to come round at night if they think there's all kinds of lowlife lurking about.
I don't know.
35, please.
Hey, but, that pizza place, it's opening next week, innit? Be all right for you, bring some new customers round.
Yeah, not too sure about that. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, like everybody else. I want to see Teddy do well after all he's been through, but there's rather lying when I think he might be pinching me profits.
How'd you make that out?
Well, I do pizzas and all, don't I? People are not going to want mine if they can have his already cooked, are they?
I wouldn't worry about that, Ron. You'll be dead there at that place. We're talking, what, £5 a go?
A £5?
Yes.
You joking?
Straight up.
I do 6 for 99p. Hey, thanks a lot, Mick. You cheered me up a bit now. What was that? Him.
What's up, Ron?
That scally's been hanging around our Jackie. He's part of this gang.
Could hear that music from the end of the close. What's going on?
It's Nicky. I don't like to say anything, you know how naughty she can be.
You're soft, you. Do you want me to have a word with her?
No, she'll be gone as soon as we're married. It's housework today, then. Any better?
It's depressing, but I've had plenty of time to think today.
I was giving you a headache.
No, I was thinking about you.
Oh, you should think so. What about me?
About these literacy classes.
Oh, I won't be able to get on a course till September. I'll think about it then.
You can think about it now. Because they have these classes running all year long. You could start learning to read and write tomorrow if you wanted.
Please, Roz, can we change the subject? I don't want to go to classes. I hate school.
All right. If you won't let a stranger teach you, how about someone you know?
You haven't been talking to anyone, have you?
No, don't panic. I was thinking about me.
Oh, you haven't got the time.
Well, if you won't go to the classes, then it's the only way. Besides, I want to.
Do you really?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it otherwise. We could just do a little bit here every night.
I'd have to wait till Tomo and Nicky went out.
Is that a yes, then?
There's no harm in trying, is there?
Hello, Terry. Believe you've been interviewing any luck?
Nah, not really. Hey, have you ever heard of a scheme hopper?
Can't say I have, no.
No, neither had I until today. Apparently, the kids who leave school at 16, there's no jobs for them. They're not allowed to claim dole until they're 18, and then they're shifted from scheme to scheme. No skills or anything.
It's terrible, isn't it?
You've no experience in nothing. Do you know what? I need someone who can completely run this place. I'm getting desperate. It's got to be open by next week.
What's the rush?
Oh, there's one really. It's just that everything's ready and raring to go. I mean, the sooner the better.
I might know the perfect person.
Who?
Our own. He's desperate for a job, and he's got experience in a burger place. I know he'd work hard. Well, he's got a kid on the way.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? I wish I'd known that before. I mean, I'd rather it be someone I can trust. Hey, if he can tell me he can have this place open by next week, tell him the job's his.
You're joking. That easy?
Yeah.
Jerry, consider yourself open, mate.
Huh? All right, nice one, eh, Frank? Hey, tell him to get in touch.
No problem. See you,
All
mate.
right, yeah, see ya. Slaphead.
Say something. No. Are you funny, do you? No. If you got something to say to me, pal, say it to me face. All right?
Slaphead.
Hey, what did you have to say that for? He's one of our neighbours.
Sorry, I didn't know.
What do we have to hang around here?
What else is there to do?
Yeah, well, you don't have to live round here. I mean, what if my dad sees us? And anyway, it's freezing.
Can't even put a packet of ciggies. Does your dad do Lucy's?
No. Look, I'll have to go in. I promised Mum I'd start the tea.
You'll be out later.
I don't know, I'll try. See you.
Yeah, see you. Well, well, well. If it isn't our friend who shocked Brian to the business.
Excuse me. I said excuse me. Do you have some sort of a problem? Are you going to move, or will I have to call for help?
Do you live round here, then?
That's really none of your business.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. You see, I've got a lot of friends who could be interested.
Was that a threat?
You really think you're someone, don't you?
Mum? What's going on?
Saved by the bell.
You all right?
Fine, just get me home.
Idiots. Come on.
Well, there's no sign of cockroaches here.
Rod, if we've got cockroaches, I mean it, we'll have to move. They're absolutely filthy things.
Cockroach is the least of our worries. Look at this.
What is it?
There's mould all over this wall.
No, how did that get there?
Probably the same way as the cockroach in the duck pond out there.
Next door's conservatory. Oh, you'll have to go and see him and sort it out. He'll listen to you being a policeman.
I'll talk to him first thing tomorrow. Now, how do you fancy taking our minds off things and doing a bit of work, eh?
What do we have to tonight?
Oh, we'll start tonight and set ourselves a target. And besides, I'm not going to marry you until you can write out all the wedding invitations yourself. So, if you love me, we better get cracking.
Which way did they go? Dad, they'll be miles away by now.
I knew I shouldn't have told you.
I've got a right to know when my own wife is practically mugged on her own doorstep.
Don't exaggerate, I wasn't mugged.
As good
They were
as.
just bored kids.
I knew this would happen.
What would happen?
The trouble with you living so close to that damn school.
Oh, so it's my fault, is it? I thought it probably
I
would
just
be.
hope this is a one-off, that's all.
I'll stick the kettle on.
Honestly, John, nothing happened. A group of kids blocked me in the pathway and wouldn't let me pass, that's all. Now, can we please go back inside?
I don't know, it's like living in the playground.
Finding sanctuary in the heathen's house, eh? Who'd have thought?
They can't all be bad, can they?
Obviously not.
It was funny before. Patricia suggested everyone should eat out. Max didn't know what had come over her. She gave me a secret little wink on the way out. I felt really close to her.
She obviously realises how precious our time together is.
Don't you just wish we could run away and leave everyone behind? I don't know, spend the rest of our lives living in a caravan in North Wales.
But once we're certain about what we want, then we can go everywhere. Everyone can know. I mean, the day that we walk across that close, holding hands in the middle of the afternoon, that's the day we've got to be absolutely certain that we want to spend the rest of our lives together.
But I am absolutely certain. I thought you were too.
I am. But why rush things? I mean, you said yourself that things have never been easier for us. We've got friends, people on our side. Let's take advantage of the situation. Let's spend as much time as we can really getting to know one another in this safe house.
I don't know how you can drink this herbal stuff. So, just you and me for a cosy night in front of the telly, eh?
Yeah, well, there's not much chance of anything else. Who's going to want a pregnant girl on the rebound?
Don't be talking like that. You've got Owen.
How can you be
so sure. I mean, that little cowley Anne might have admitted to telling lies. So what? What difference does it make because I half believe them myself? The damage is done now, Dad. It might be too late.
Don't be talking like that. You and Owen are made for each other. Now, do you want me to go down to his mum's, have a word with him?
No, leave it. We've got to sort it out for ourselves.
And you will, love. Hey, have you thought of any names yet?
Well, I quite like old-fashioned names for a little girl, like Emily or Marjorie.
Marjorie? No grandchild of mine's going to be called Marjorie Daniels. Sounds like an agony aunt.
Yeah, well, I could do with one of them myself. Anyway, what makes you so sure it's still going to be called Daniels?
I might have an early night.
This early?
Well, what else can I do?
You'd be better off deciding what you're going to do with the rest of your life.
I'd rather go to bed.
You'll still have all the same problems in the morning.
I still have all the same problems at night, man. Why can't everything be okay, eh?
You tried, love. You did your best. It was them who turned their backs on you in the end.
I gave everything up for her, and this is the thanks I get.
What are you going to do?
What can I do? I've dug my grave now, haven't I? I can't just abandon her and the baby. I'll never forgive myself.
You'll never forgive yourself if you waste the rest of your life. She's trapped you. And what's more, you know it. Believe me, Owen, if you go back there, you'll be making the second biggest mistake of your life.
Yeah, well, it's my problem, isn't it?
No, sorry, Dad.
I've caught you in at last. I thought I'd take another chance. So stopping in our pass me driving test.
Yeah. Mum, this is Derek.
Oh, hello. We meet at last. Margaret's told me an awful lot about you.
Likewise.
I've been terribly worried about you. She was so upset last time she was home.
Fine now.
Does this mean you two have sorted your problems out?
Yeah. Everything's fine now. There's nothing to worry about.
So, Derek, what line of work are you in then?
Derek's out of work at the moment. That's what's causing the trouble between us.
Look, I can't...
It's okay. So, Mum, how are you?
Margaret, please. I can't deny my faith like this.
Faith? What's he talking about?
Derek, please.
Mrs. Clements, it's unfair to deceive you. I'm a priest.
Mum, I was going to tell him.
What do you mean, a priest?
I'm a priest. A Roman Catholic priest.